Okay, section 4.2 has to do with angles of a triangle. We've already done this. The sum of all the angles of a triangle equals 180. So if I know that this is 90, because you have that in the right angle, and I know that that's 60, that's 150. So this one would have to be equal to 30. So you're going to use stuff like that to solve triangles. You could use this one. So this right here has to equal 180. So I've got 180 minus 43 minus 74 is going to give me a 63 right there for angle 1. If angle 1 is 63, angle 2 is also 63 because those are vertical angles. So then I can find angle 3 by going 180 minus 79 minus 63, and it gives me a 38 right here for that angle. So you know what you know, things like vertical angles are always equal, and the sum of the angles in a triangle are 180, and that allows you to do those type problems. Then you have something called the exterior angle theorem. An exterior angle is what I get when I extend any of my lines. So this angle, angle 1, is equal to the sum of the two remote interior angles. So the measurement of angle 1 equals the measurement of angle 2 plus the measurement of angle 3. So if I know those two angles, I can learn this angle. But the truth of the matter is, if I know that angle, I can also find that angle because that's a linear pair. So they're going to take this and they're going to put it on a graph type thing, an illustration, and they're giving you some of the angles. Hopefully you can see this. Okay, so if sometimes you have to do ones that you don't think you need, but like this is angle 1, which is an exterior angle. It is equal to the sum of those two remote interior angles. So I have 32 plus 38, which is going to be 70 degrees. These two are a linear pair. So this one would have to be 110 degrees because those two together equal 180. So I can take the 110 and the 29 and I could find that, but I don't need that. So let's see if there's anything else we need. If that's 70, this one is also 70 because that's a vertical pair right there. So I can find angle 3 by going 180 minus 70 minus 64, and that's going to give me a 46 degrees right here. Then I know that this angle plus that angle equal 180 because they form a straight line. So 180 minus 32 minus 46 is going to give me a 102 right here. Well, then I can find angle 5 because this is another triangle. So this plus this has to equal 180. So I've got 180 minus 102 minus 41, and that's going to give me a 37 right here. Now on these, what I would do is I would draw the illustration, I would put the angles in, then I would go back and do the actual problem. So if they ask me for the measurement of angle 1, all I have to do is look at my illustration. All right, here's another one. Okay, so this one right here, the 1 is an exterior angle of these two remote interior angles. So I could add 50 plus 78, and that's going to give me 128. These two together have to equal 180 because those are a linear pair. That's going to give me 52. This one would have to be 60 because that forms a linear pair. So therefore that one's 60 because that's a vertical angle. So then I can take 180 minus 52 minus 60 and that's going to give me a 68 right here. And then this angle 5 is equal to the sum of those two. So it's going to be 116. Now the truth of the matter is you could have found that angle and then subtracted that angle from 180 to get that. You would have gotten the exact same answer. Okay, so there's two corollaries in your book on page 188. The first one says, the acute angles of a right triangle are complementary angles. Here is a right triangle. That means this angle plus this angle has to add up to 90 because this is already 90. So these two angles added together also equal 90 because 90 plus 90 is 180. So let's say this is 30, then this one would have to be 60. Those two for a right triangle are always complementary. The other corollary says there can be at most one right angle or one obtuse angle in a triangle. And this is what I was talking about before. There's a right angle. If I tried to draw another right angle, there's no way I can make a triangle out of that. So if I do an obtuse angle, and then that's an obtuse angle, there's no way to get a triangle out of that. So you can have at most one right triangle and one obtuse angle in a triangle. Your homework on this is page 189, 11 through 27. Oh, let me make sure that it focuses in there. I don't know why that's not focusing. Here we go. Okay, if you can't see it, it's page 189, 11 through 27. Oh, there it goes.